Hello everyone, my name is Vineet Tomar and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will be just discussing about what is Python and why we will be learning Python in this series. So basically in this tutorial we will be discussing about Python theoretical part only. If you want to skip and want to directly code into Python, then you can feel free to skip this video. So let's just get started with what is Python. Basically, Python is a high-level interpreted language. It is an open source programming language. It can be used in desktop application, web application, IoT application, or machine learning apps. There are a number of areas where you can use Python programming languages. Basically, Python is a platform independent. Basically, what does it mean platform independent? Like there's a program you have written in Python, but right now you are working on Windows and you have written the program on it, but you want to run it on Mac operating system. So there will be a different criteria to run it on Mac operating system. But instead of this, that it is platform independent. Like it can run on any platform. So the basic reason is why it can be run on any platform if it will be written on Windows and we can run it on Mac. The reason behind this is there is a virtual machine, so named as a software known as virtual machine, through which we can run our program on any environment. Like we can run it on uh, Windows machine, we can run it on Macintosh, we can run it wherever we want to run it. And if you guys are getting complicated, like what is virtual machine, what is platform dependent, what is platform independent, so we can simply say is program is independent but virtual machine is platform dependent, or we can say Python interpreter is dependent. Like if we have a window, if we are working on Windows, then the virtual environment for Windows will be totally dependent on Windows only. It can't run on Mac or any other operating system. We should have a virtual environment different for every operating system. But but through virtual machine we can run our software in Windows, Mac, wherever we want to run it. So basically, as you know, guys know, we created the setup for Python. Generally in Python setup, there are some things which automatically comes with it, like Python interpreter, Python libraries, editor. The idle editor is the only thing which I have shown you how to work on, how we can write multiple line of code which have editor and the Windows shell also. Basically, it also have Python documentation from where you can learn about Python. uh, Basically, I would also recommend you guys to just look onto Python documentation if you are a beginner, because it will be a great help for you if you will be looking into the Python documentation. There are basically there are two different versions of Python. One is Python 2 and one is Python 3. Basically Python 2 is deprecated now, and there are some updates for Python 2 which will be updated till 2020. After that there will be a no update in Python 2. Because some old websites are still running on Python 2, and the Python 3 is the newer version. There are some disadvantages or advantages of every programming languages, so we will be discussing about the disadvantage or advantages of programming language. Sometimes we used to have a discussion on Python is relatively slow as compared to C or C++. Why it is? Why we don't use then C or C++ mostly? Why we are learning Python right now? So basically, the reason behind it is this. It the reason behind Python to be slow is it is dynamically typed. So now you guys will ask me what is dynamically typed. Basically, I'm gonna tell you difference between dynamic and dynamically typed. Like C, C++, and Java are dynamic, and Python are dynamic and dynamically typed. Dynamic are those in which logic can be written, and logic will be like A equal to B plus C. If this string will be equal to 0, like these are the dynamic logics. And only dynamic language enable this feature, whether it is dynamically typed or statically typed. And basically what is statically type and dynamically type? Like in dynamically we can define I equal to 10, and in statically we need to define the variable of I also. If we are putting I equal to 10, then we have to first define what is the type of the variable, like it is int, it is float, it is string, whatever it is, we have to declare the type of the variable also. Simplicity wise dynamic is best, but when it comes to execution, then statically is best, because the reason behind is, like in dynamic, if we are defining I equal to 10, I equal to 10, 10 can be anything, like if we will be putting 10.0, then it will be a float. If we will be putting in double quotes, then it will be an integer. If we will be putting it in like simply 10, then it can be int. So at the point of execution, it will check for the variable type, of which type this variable is. And in static type we already defined the type of the variable. So to cut the long story short, we're gonna keep this only in Python. Basically what is Python? So this is the intro level of the Python, and it's better to code more rather than just having an intro. So we'll be starting to code from next lecture. So I hope to see you guys in next tutorial. Till then, keep coding and keep enjoying.